Hello everybody. Y'all may remember the other day I did a video on this white tracker right here. I saved it from got it at the crusher yard, saved it from the crusher from getting crushed. If I hadn't bought it, it would have went through the crusher and it would now be gone. It would have been mashed. It'd probably been turned into metal shavings by now. Anyway, I'm gonna do another video on this thing because this story played out so great with this tracker. I got it, I put it on the rollback, I was bringing it home, and on the way home I got the idea, hey, if this thing runs, I will take the other door off of it as well and drive this thing around my salvage yard just as a vehicle, just to get around the yard and to save me a whole lot of steps. Reason for taking the doors off, that way I can just step in and out of it without even having to open and close the door, just running around here on the salvage yard. It'd never be on the road or anything. My story goes, the guy that I got this thing, let me rephrase that. The guy hit me up and said that his neighbor had sent him the video about this white tracker. And he's the guy that used to own it, and he's the guy that had took it to the salvage yard to be crushed. And told me that the motor was blowed up in it. So I hit him back up and I said, well, I seen the starter was off of it. Glad you told me that. It saves me the trouble and the time of putting a starter on it just to find out that the motor's blowed up. Anyway, he proceeds to tell me that he has another tracker if I'm interested in it that runs. And right here it is, this little green tracker right here. So we talked for a few minutes. I actually swapped phone numbers, and I don't remember if I called him or he called me. Anyway, we was talking on the phone. And he said, I've got this other old tracker. If you're interested in it, it runs and drives. You can drive it around your salvage yard. So I bought it from him as well. Went up there to his place. This thing started right up. It looks rough. It is rough. But that's exactly what I need to run around a salvage yard here with. And this door is actually off of the white one. Right here, you can see the white paint. This door was white. You can see white paint coming out around it. I don't know if he painted, yeah, you got her painted inside and everywhere. Anyway, that door is actually off of that tracker. And if you guys remember that had seen the other video of that white tracker when I first got it, it came with a green door. So that green door is originally off of this one. So I bought this one off of him. This little thing fires right up, runs great. I'm driving it around the salvage yard here now. I'm going to take the doors off of it. He'd already took the fenders off, which don't matter to me. I don't need no stinking fenders. But I am going to pull this front bumper that he made and put on here. He made a heck of a nice steel bumper. And this thing actually just bolts on down here. So I can unbolt that bumper, put it over onto the front of this one. And then come wintertime, I may take this top that he made. That is a heavy-duty steel top that he's made for this thing. And he said it's just bolted on. But wintertime, it'd be great putting this over on this. As far as, and put the doors back on, as far as about keeping heat and stuff inside of it. I just thought that was a neat little story about how he'd seen the video. Got a wheel and tire laying here, extra one that came. It was a spare for this other one. I'm going to actually throw it inside of it right now. Or has it got the rack? It does have the rack on the back, but I probably don't have anything to loosen this lug nut up with. And it's too tight to do it with my fingers, so I'm just going to throw this inside for right now. And if you remember, I told you this one had the starter off of it. Well, when I went to buy this one, he gave me the starter that was off of the other one. So there's the starter, there's the fan off of this other one. I'm going to go ahead and lay it in there as well. Hey, looky there. This thing is even came with a roll of toilet paper in it, sealed up in a Ziploc baggie. Can't never tell when that's going to come in handy. But I'm going to put this starter in here as well. This electric fan, might as well put it in there too. Well, if I ever need them, I will know where they're at. Instead of just laying them out somewhere else and not knowing what to go to. Just going to lay that in the back. He has made a homemade shifter for this thing right here. Because he said something about the shifter tore up, the cable. I don't know what actually happened, but something happened to the shifter. Like I said, this whole thing is rough, but that's all I need. Got a set of aluminum wheels on it that I don't think I have ever seen a style like that before. And it does have all four on it. The bolt pattern on this thing is the same bolt pattern as a 96 and older Ford F100 or F150. 5-lug Ford truck, 96 and older. These wheels fit right on it. There's a matching set of 4 of those there. Like I said, change that bumper over. Change that top over in the wintertime. The doors have got glass and stuff in them and they roll up and down. Heat works, 4-wheel drive. I have a salvage yard buggy right here. Now that, my friend, is sensational. Sensational. That's going to save me so many steps of walking around here. Let's just get in her. Go for a little drive. Still got old stale gas in it. It's been sitting for a pretty good while, he said. But runs and drives. It's just awesome how some things work out. Like me just putting a video of buying the other little tracker on, and him actually getting to see it and hitting me up, wanting to know if I wanted another one that I could drive around the salvage yard, because I talked about driving the other one around the salvage yard. But boy, this is going to save me so many steps from walking around here. This salvage yard is pretty good size, and there's no telling how many miles I walk a day around here, but I can just drive around now and not really care if I scratch it up or put a dent in it. It don't matter. I don't know if you could notice an extra scratch or dent in it or not, which that's exactly what I need. How awesome is this? Summertime, it's going to be more awesome. Like I said, just go ahead and pop these doors off. That way I ain't got to worry about opening and closing the door. I just step out and step in. There's the door off the other one. It's actually off of this one, but came with the other one. And see, my yard goes on through across the road and goes way back through there as well. So you can spend, I don't know, I think from the garage to the other side, back side of the yard over that way, at that road, just from the garage itself, I think is 4/10 of a mile. So that's a pretty good little walk, just walking from the garage to the back corner over there. And time you come from that back corner over there to the back corner over here, it's going to be probably 6/10 of a mile, just from corner to corner of the yard, just from walking from one side of the yard to the other. And just walking at one time is something, but I normally have to walk it over a dozen times a day. I'm gonna park this little baby right up front right here. I'm gonna have to go get me a little more fuel for it here in a few minutes. It's burning pretty low on fuel. It actually says it's below empty, but who knows if that's right or not. Like I said, I don't got to know how much fuel is in it, and the fuel that's in it smells bad. It's coming out the exhaust. It's just like old. Well, a lot of you guys know how old gas smells when it comes out the exhaust after it's been sitting for, vehicle's been sitting for a long time. And he said this thing had just been sitting, that he hasn't used it. That's sensational right there. Yes, be more sensational having these doors off here. And the hood, he just put some homemade hood pins in here, which that's all I need. He just took a threaded rod, drilled a hole in it where the pin would go through it. That's what holds the hood down. I ain't got to worry about pulling no hood cable. No, none of that. And this one is the 16 valve. Close the hood, pop your little pins back in there. I just dropped one of them right there. Shoot, yes, this is exactly what I've been needing. Perfect. It's just perfect. He was telling me how rusty it was, and how beat up it was, and how ugly it was before I ever seen it. And I'm like, dude, that's perfect. You're describing exactly what I'm looking for. But guys, hope you got. Let me show you right here real quick before I go ahead and end this video. Like I was saying, the other door that came with it is right here. This is the door that I'd got when I got the white one. It came with this green one, and it is the original door off of that one. I don't know why he took it off, unless just because of the door handle or something. It's got a glass in it. It's got a regulator, window regulator in it. Might just been because it didn't have no handles, hard to open and close or something. But anywho, I want to go ahead and end this video. Hope everybody's having a sensational day. And if you like this kind of content, please go to my channel, subscribe, hit that like button, and ring that notification bell. You guys have a sensational day.